President Bola Tinubu eyes Rabiu Kwankwaso, former governor of Kano State. Is he dumping Shettima, his present vice president? Is he doing this while Nigeria is burning? Is Governor Omoyinka of Akwa Ibom regretting jumping ship? Nigeria is in crisis. Tinubu is plotting. I sense a little bit of regret in Omoyinka with all the goings on now. Insecurity grips Nigeria. As we speak, bombs explode. America tells its citizens, avoid military zone. And while Nigerians bury their dead, Tinubu is plotting. Umoina and other Niger Delta governors are busy defecting in desperation. What is their reward? What is Umoina's reward, for example? Empty words from a vice president Shettima in Uyo Stadium. A man Tinubu may discard. But there's a new political storm brewing that may shake 2027. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Kwankwaso. Nigeria is in crisis. Let's stop pretending otherwise. While bombs go off in the north, mobs burn buses in Plateau and Borno. Fresh suicide attacks. 22 arrested after a mob lynching in Plateau. A female suicide bomber killed 10 few hours ago in Borno. And the presidency is consumed not with security, but with survival politics. Tinubu is scared. He's very scared. Just days ago, the U.S. Embassy warned the citizens, stay away from military installations in the north. Very explicit. Avoid large gatherings in the northern part of Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a travel advisory. It's a declaration of failure by the Nigerian state to protect its citizens. Nothing else. And yet, President Tinubu is not confronting that failure. He's not. Instead, his circle is leaking with palace gossip. Gossip after gossip. Will Shettima be sacked? Will Rabiu Kwankwaso, former governor of Kano, come in to bring the Kano vote for him in 2027 since he's having problem with the north right now? According to insiders, 4 northern governors, Mai Mala Buni from Yobe, Muhammadu Yahaya from Gombe, Uba Sani from Kaduna, and Diko Rada from Katsina, they are in strong contentions to replace the Shettima that just went to Uyo Stadium last Saturday and made empty promises to a gullible Governor Moino. Is the Northern Alliance that brought in Tinubu cracking? Is the 2027 race already on? These, ladies and gentlemen, are not just rumors. These are signs of a desperate presidency in a desperate country. And while Nigeria bleeds, the game being played in Abuja is chess, with human life as pawns on the board. It was into this climate of fear and calculation that Governor Umoyinka of Akwa Ibom State and other governors have been jumping. In fact, Umoyinka jumped his own ship just last Saturday. He did not go there to lead. He did not go there to speak truth to power. He claimed his aligning with the center to survive. Those are his words, not mine. And what did he get for his loyalty? A handshake from a weak Vice President Shettima, a man who may soon be replaced. And while Senate President Akpabio, he can't look weak. I've known Akpabio for years. He looked kind of weak dancing in that Uyo Stadium on Saturday. While Shettima, there was a forceful smile. He would not even greet the party chairman, Ganduje. He snubbed Ganduje in that same stadium. He smiled and he gave generic pledges to Moino. As this was going on, Nigerians were mourning deaths in Benue, in Borno, as I stated earlier, in Plateau. In despair. In despair. Across Nigeria, a new political front is rising. A coalition of over 20 parties, including Labour Party, factions, opposition youth wings, civic groups, they've declared their intention to challenge Tinubu. INEC was trying not to register the party, but INEC will be in big trouble. INEC will not be able to withstand not registering them. They say enough. Enough of fuel-driven inflation in Nigeria. Enough of ritual daily defections. Enough of power without people. So I ask you, my subscribers, what do you say? Let's talk. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. I want to hear from you. Your views are more important to me than government propaganda. Should President Tinubu focus more on insecurity instead of replacing his VP? I personally think it's too late. I think it's too little, too late. Do you think he's replacing Shettima with Kwankwaso to bring in votes from the north because he wants Kano votes? Would that help Tinubu in the north? I don't think so. I think it's too little, too late. Do you believe the new proposed opposition coalition can defeat APC and Tinubu in 2027? Only if they change the man Tinubu put in INEC, if they change the Chief Justice. Or without that, they'll be rigged out. Why is the US warning its citizens to avoid Nigerian military zones? Because there are too many rumors of instability. That's why it's warning Americans. Is Nigeria heading towards a failed state? Or can it still recover? In my opinion, too much damage has been done. Too much damage. The 2 years of Ashwaju has been a disgrace. It has made Nigeria go backwards. That's why the state governors are jumping all over the place. Should foreign countries help Nigeria by punishing corrupt Nigerian officials, or should they stay out of it? I think they should go after them. Because the money they steal in Nigeria, they take it to UK, take it to foreign countries. That's where they keep the money and that's where they hide their properties. Should the US State Department take a firm stand? For example, the example I always gave was, should they ban Senator Godswill Akpabio, which Nadeko USA has asked for, on Governor Moino, who wants to come and waste Akwa Ibom money in Washington, D.C.? Should they ban them from holding diplomatic passports or entering the U.S. under official capacity or entering the U.S. at all? I say loud, yes and yes. I want to hear your own opinions. I've given you mine. So drop your comments below. I will take part in your discussions. Whether you are for or against, don't hold back. I will take your opinions into consideration. Subscribe and turn on that notification bell. You can also reach me directly, privately, by text at 914-521-0817. And if you're outside Nigeria, even if you're in Nigeria, send this episode to every Nigerian you know. No more secrets. This is the time to speak out. No more silence. Silence will be considered collaboration. You keep silence, they will keep doing what they're doing to the country. As for me, I don't speak for Tinubu. I don't speak for Akpabio. I don't speak for Moino. I speak for ordinary people. I speak for you. I am independent. I am unafraid. I am on board. I am your voice. This is our fight. I am Ofyong Akwa. Be good to yourselves and each other. See you soon. Make we go. Bye-bye.